What do you think your one greatest match of all time is? If you look back and go, that's the match I want to be remembered by.
I don't think there's any.
There's just a bunch of them.
I probably hold the record for the most hour draws of anyone that ever walked in the ring. Back during the Thez era, the champion would come in, and even up into O'Connor era, the champion would come in and wrestle your top guy. And by the time he left, your top guy didn't mean anything.
Right.
I chose to do it the opposite way around. And I think that that's what that belt is there for, is to make opponents for it. And it worked well for me. I do a lot of money in a lot of different places with it.
If you could have one more match, who would it be with?
Oh, if I could have it just for fun, whatever, probably a Dusty or a Terry or somebody like that.
Right.
Who's one person that you never wrestled that you wanted to? Is there anybody?
No, not really.
Right. Who is probably the best promoter?
Honest or how are we talking?
What one promoter you wanted to work for the most?
That you respected.
Yeah. I mean, there could be one or two.
Yeah, well, there's a whole bunch of promoters
Right.
that were real nice people and paid reasonably well. The best pay ever was Portland, Oregon with Don Owens. But again, if you're in little buildings that don't draw a whole hell of a
Right.
lot versus going to Florida when you're in Miami Beach and you got 10, 11,000 people in there, regardless of what to pay, you're still going to get paid more in Florida, right? But Paul Bosch, also from Houston, Texas, he'd give you the gross figure of what was in the building.
Right.
And they were allowed to net out whatever. And then that figure is where the champion was supposed to be paid. Paul would show you those figures. Don Owens would show you those figures. Not too many of them, more of them would.
Right, right.
Right. Who was the worst promoter then?
You can't put worst to it. All of them are reasonably good guys.
Right.
What I was saying earlier about the AWA with Vern and Tulsa,
Right.
Oklahoma area with Watts, that would be two of the places that you worked the hardest and got the less out of.
Right.
Can do you think that territories can survive today? Because they are resurfacing. You got Shawn Michaels' promotion, Dusty's running Georgia, you're doing Kansas again.
Yeah, but they've always, that thing has been
Right.
there. They just got a bigger name tied to them now.
Right.
There's probably 4 or 5 different promotions around central part of America. I just happen to be the one with a name. Florida, Georgia, I know 2 or 3 different promotions that are
Right.
trying to run in there too. And Dusty's the one with a name there. Now, on the other hand, we have to tolerate a lot of crap because of that other crap that's out there.
Right.
Couple different promotions there around where I'm at have went in with phony insurance things and tore up the high school gyms, and then when they send the insurance in to fix their gym, they find out that it's bogus and they don't have any.
Right.
And even though that happens, the State Athletic Commission really can't do anything about it until you get into a lawsuit. Then they can be brought in. And sooner or later it'll happen. Only the better of them will survive, and the rest of them will go by the wayside.
Is your son interested in continuing the Harley Race name? Serious?
No.
No.
My son will be 30 in October this year.
He's not a wrestler, right?
No.
Okay.
He was a very good amateur wrestler. He won state 2 different times.
Right.
But I have never, ever encouraged him to get in this business.
Right.